What's going on, guys? It's Combo here. I'm bringing you guys some Conduit 2 gameplay. Haven't brought you guys this in a while, but quite frankly, I haven't been playing it, and I just hopped on here the other day, recorded my first gameplay, and I'm posting it up here for you guys. I wanted to talk about a few things, what I really like about this game, and why I actually think this is better than Call of Duty in some spots. Um, first off, this game's Conduit 2. If you don't know, guys, you should definitely check it out. It's definitely a game worth buying. From every aspect of the game, in my opinion, is flawless. I've played this game for probably 2 or 3 days, like total playing time, and I can tell you I've never experienced one negative thing about this game. I don't know how they do it, but there's no online lag for me at all. I know I've seen couple of videos from people actually, showing the lag. They can hit really bad lag spikes apparently, but I have never seen anything like it. This game runs flawlessly in my opinion, and it's a game that is well worth buying, and it's a lot of fun to be honest. But I really like it. I'm gonna get into why I like it, but first, guys, I just wanted to thank you. I didn't thank you on my last video. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support on my Dogs with Every Gun show. A lot of you guys really enjoyed the series, and a lot of you guys stuck through it. But now I'll be uploading just regular gameplays again, and hopefully we can get a series up when Modern Warfare 3 starts. We can get a series up going with that. And you guys notice I'm doing actually really bad right now, but this is my first game back in a month or month I think. But I actually end up getting a few kills eventually. I'm just getting owned right now. I'm like a Call of Duty noob all over again. But Call of Duty noob, Conduit 2 noob, same thing, whatever. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, so here, no, I didn't even get that guy. But you notice when I'm shooting, I don't really, this is the first time I've actually played regular mode. I always play hardcore mode, and in there's no lock-on aiming, which you see here when you see a guy coming around. When I'm shooting at a guy, what you do is you hold the Z button in, and instead of aiming down your sight, you get sniped, convoy. Get sniped, buddy. But what you do is you lock on. There's a lock thing called lock on aiming, and basically it just locks on, I think, and hits every bullet. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. That's only available in regular modes. You see me here aiming down the sight. When you aim down the sight with the Scar, which is the gun I'm using right now, it only is semi-automatic, which I think is pretty cool. It's balanced in that way. When you're not aiming down the sight, it is fully automatic. So I actually really like this game in that sense, and in my opinion, I think the graphics for this game are pretty cool. They're definitely different. It's kind of like the Halo of we have heard, And for those of you Conduit 2 players, you may notice this gameplay is a little actually sped up. This is sped up by 20 to 25%, and Conduit 2 gameplays, they're pretty long usually. You see me there do a 180 spin, by the way. There's actually a command, a button that makes you 180 spin, so that's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool feature in my opinion. You can turn on people, if that was in Call of Duty, I think that would be pretty cool. But like I was saying, you guys may notice this is sped up a little bit. This is actually 25% sped up, I think. But you see me here, what do I have, 5 kills? And like 12 deaths? I don't know, but um, yeah, there's another death. But like I said, Conduit 2 gameplays usually, like the regular matches usually go on for 10 minutes plus, usually, I think. It's definitely more engaging than in Call of Duty, in my opinion. You're running into a lot of action. There's absolutely no camping in this game, and I really like it. But you see me here. That guy has a sniper. That's the phase rifle, I think. Yeah, and basically in this game, you guys will notice, for those who've never seen it, it takes a lot more bullets to kill, which I like a lot better. And the hit detection is beast. Like I said, it runs flawlessly for me, and I really like that aspect of it. But let's get into what I kind of like more about it. There's the lock-on aiming, that little thing, and it shows you his health too. So, it's definitely more gun-on-gun action as opposed to in Call of Duty. I hate to keep comparing it to Call of Duty, but it's so much more engaging than Call of Duty, and um, like it's a lot more gun-on-gun action. The best player will come out on top when you're in a gunfight with a dude. The best player will come out on top. Period. Whereas in Call of Duty, anyone can slap on a FAMAS and tear it up with that. It really doesn't take that much skill. But in here, it's if you're going up against a player, the best player will win, and I think that's how it should be in games like this. So let me get into it a little bit. First off, there's a nice little killing spree I think I got. I don't know. I don't know. I think I got it, but I just missed that. But the first thing I like is the post-release support by High Voltage. What is it? Software Studio High Voltage. I think it's software. High Voltage Software Studio. I don't know. I don't know. One of the two. But these guys, they know how to run. They know how to make a game, and they know how to maintain it and run it. Let me tell you now, this game's been out for a lot less time than Call of Duty has, and it has had almost two, maybe even three times as many patches as Black Ops. Um, they basically every time I sign into the game, they have a new patch, a new update, ready to go. You know, these guys know what they're doing. They know how to do. They know what to do. They know how to fix it, and everything like that. I really like that aspect. They're basically just working on the game, making it better every single day, and I really like that. There's been like 15, 16 patches, probably more. I don't even know. I don't know, but I mean, I really like the game. The only downside to it is the party system and the people like that play, because you know, if I can find somebody to play with, which is pretty hard. Like none of my friends really play the game, except for Apples, but he never really is on the game either anymore. Um, but like I said, that's the only downside to this game is the party system, and you know, no one's really on it. There's my killing spree. So, what I really want you guys to do, if you play this game, let me know. I would love to add you. I think Hobo King is actually a viewer of mine. Hopefully he's watching this. That would be pretty cool. I think he sent me a message on YouTube saying I played with you. My name was, I don't know. I think it was him or this other guy in the lobby. But um, yeah, I just really like the game. If you guys want to add me up, if you play this game, let me know. It's a lot of fun. It's, you know, like crazy fun. Like I said, I would play it a lot more if I had somebody to play with. You know, I hate riding solo in here. Um, but hopefully, you know, this game definitely deserves more publicity than it has. With between the patches and how flawlessly it runs for me, I really like the game. I see no problem with it. But like I said, guys, add me up. That would be pretty cool to play with a lot of you guys. And I believe you can't even invite people to a party. You have to join their session, which is kind of annoying, but we'll manage. So, what else did I like about the game? Let's see. There's no camping. Oh, it's 6v6. 6v6. So, like 6 people per team. There's a lot of action. This game, I don't know. I don't know if they couldn't find people to put in the game, but I don't think it was 6v6. I think it was like 4 versus 5 or something. But you know, it's 6v6 capable. Um, and you know, Call of Duty obviously is 5v5. So, did I just get a nice super kill? Super kill. Oh, keep going. Go on, oh, okay. But yeah. Um, what was I saying? It supports 6v6, which is a plus, definitely a plus. There's no camping. Also, there's host migration mid game, which I've never seen fail. So a lot of people say, yeah, there it is. What is it? 3 versus 4, 3 versus 5. But there's host migration. It works perfectly. Every time that it's migrated host for me, it's worked. The melee system is perfect. There's no panic knifing, no lunging, none of that crap. It actually takes 3 hits if you it's not really knifing, it's called melee, but you know, it takes 3 hits to the front and 1 hit to the back or the back or the neck or whatever. So I think that's definitely balanced. I really like that aspect. And basically what happens when I kill a guy, they go into last stand, which you know, may sound bad, but it's a lot different than Call of Duty. When they go into last stand in here, they die, you get the kill, but the teammates have the ability to revive them. And basically what will happen is they will still, it's basically when you kill the dude, they fall on the second chance, but you get the kill, they get the death. But their teammates have the ability to revive them, and basically instead of, you know, waiting to spawn, because there is a spawn delay on this game, instead of waiting to spawn, you can simply just be revived from there and start a new life from there. So that's pretty cool. Definitely add me up, guys. My code will be in the description, I'm pretty sure. If not, just send me a message called Conduit2 and I will add you guys up, send you guys my code. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could, leave a like rating, that would help. And I will see you guys later.